Today you are going to learn how to do the Kitchener stitch. This stitch is very useful and is one of my favorites. Okay, to be set up for the Kitchener stitch, you're going to need to divide your stitches evenly onto two separate needles. You're going to have a front needle and a back needle, just like in the video. All right, so to set up for the stitch, you're going to be doing your needle purlwise in the first stitch in the front needle, but leave that stitch on your front needle. Then you will take the needle and do it knitwise through the first stitch in the back needle and leave it also on the needle. To begin, we will take our needle and put it knitwise on the first stitch on the first needle, and we'll slip that stitch off onto our needle. Then we'll do the next stitch on that needle purlwise, but we will leave that stitch on. Pull yarn all the way through. We'll move to the back needle. We will go through the first stitch on the back needle purlwise, pull it off, and then the next stitch on the back needle we will do knitwise, but we'll leave that stitch on again. Make sure you're pulling your yarn all the way through and tightening, but don't make it too tight, just tight enough that it matches your knitting. Front needle, we'll do the first stitch knitwise and slip off. The second needle we'll do purlwise, but leave on. Tighten yarn. Now move to the back needle. We'll do purlwise and slip it off, and we'll do the second stitch knitwise, but leave it on. And again, pull yarn tight, but not too tight. Front needle, we'll do knitwise and pull it off. Second stitch purlwise, leave it on. Tighten yarn. Back needle, purlwise, slip it off. Second stitch, knit, leave it on. Tighten yarn. You'll continue doing the pattern I just showed you of working on your front needle and then your back needle and then your front needle and then your back needle, and you'll continue that until you're at the end of your project. I will get on here when I have gotten 2 stitches on each needle. Okay, here we are with the last 2 stitches or 4 stitches on my needles. I'll do knitwise, slip off, purlwise, leave on, tighten yarn, and then purlwise on the back needle and slip it off, and then knitwise and then leave it on. And then to end it, I do knitwise, slip off, and then purlwise on the back one and also slip off. Set your needles down, pull your needle all the way through, and tighten yarn. I find that when I stretch out my knitting like you see me doing in the video, that it helps balance out the stitches that are a little funny at the end. They kind of stick out a little weird without doing this. And then I take my needle and stick it into my sock to kind of pull it into place, so then it really smooths it out. I know that this bothers some knitters, so this was my way of getting around having the funny little end stitches sticking out. So hopefully that is helpful for you. And at this point, weave in your ends and enjoy your hand knit project. That's it for the Kitchener stitch. I hope that was helpful. Have an awesome day. Bye.